No audio. Thank you. Okay. Let's see. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me? Let me know if you can hear me. I'm not a lip reader. I was wondering why the chat was moving so fast. Yes. Okay. Perfect. All right, let's go back to where we didn't have audio. Are you blind? Read the comments. No sound. No, I'm yes, I am blind. Very blind. Um this is actually pre-recorded. That's what it is. So I won't be able to read the comments. So um what was I doing? Let me see. Subscribers only. All right, yeah. So we should have sound now. Lunac needs a Red Bull for a bull run. Probably. No, you can't hear me? Or no, it's not it, it shouldn't be pre-recorded. You know, all of this that I'm saying right now is all pre-recorded, which is crazy because how can I put this in if it's not pre-recorded? How would I know that you're going to say no? No, it's not pre-recorded. We're good. Matt's a bot this morning. Yeah, I'm one of those bots in the chat. It's like, hey, give what do they say? Give me what we know. It's like $1,000 or something. I can help you make $1,000 if you give me your seed phrase. What the fuck? I don't understand. I mean, people do fall for it. It's not saying that you have to be gullible or you're dumb for falling for it. I've I've been very close to falling for a lot of these things. They're getting smarter and smarter. Even to the point to where they're sending stuff in the mail from the IRS, and it's just so much. I don't know. He's predicting the future, peeps. Yeah, I do that from time to time. Crypto was in a recession when the stock market was doing really well. Could they have an inverse relationship? So not at the moment they don't have an inverse relationship. So typically, when the stock market is doing well, the crypto market, will do usually the opposite, and you'll see the crypto market boom while the stock market is down, which is not really good for um, one, a lot of these hedge funds that are investing, because you can actually have that predictability because now people can make money over in the crypto market, bring that money back over to the stock market while it's at its lows, and then they end up getting into a horrible situation. People notice this, or hedge funds notice this with Dogecoin and a lot of other cryptocurrencies that they were getting invested, or they were investing into, and making money from it, bringing it back over to positions that they heavily shorted. So it's like they're making money outside of the stock market, not just in the stock market. So that's definitely an issue. But typically, businesses flow, completely separate than cryptocurrency, right? Businesses really function off of how the financial statements are doing. And also about how the economy is doing as well. If people are spending money, you obviously can see that transition to the products that they're buying versus cryptocurrency. There's no products that they're buying. So, yeah, no YouTuber wants to answer what happened with Terra. I feel like this is a setup. I don't know what that is, but I feel like this is a setup. Hi Matt, where do you see Lunac by the uh, end of Niv? Or you're saying like the end of the year? The end of 2022, I don't know if we will see any type of bull run for cryptocurrency. Um, so I'm fully expecting to see something big. Usually we can have two things that happen, at the end of the year and the beginning of the year. End of the year we see a lot of businesses that are thriving, people are putting money, or people are spending money here and there. But then they start to change things up, and they're starting to during the holiday season they start to invest as well. Even though they run into a bunch of money from bonuses and all this other stuff. Now um, you also have the beginning of the year where people have this New Year's resolution where they're like, you know what, I'm gonna um, start investing and start making money, saving money, all this other stuff. But I don't know. I don't know if we'll see those because it looks like we're not seeing as much money flow into the markets as of now. But we aren't in those. I mean, we are technically in the fourth quarter, um, where you're October, November, December. Um, but we will see how all of that will play out. I'm hoping for a bull run or at least a mini bull run. In the beginning of the year, beginning of next year. If it's not even a full bull run and we don't completely recover, because I know obviously inflation and it's just hitting us hard. Um, Warn people about the fake proposal. Yeah. So let me go into here. I do want to show you Terror Station. So, guys, if you don't know, I created a proposal. It doesn't have um, any extra text to it. I literally just wanted to see if there is support for it. And from what I understand, there are people working in the background to get this like sort of done in a way. And I'm also working with those people now. Um, and I'm not doing anything from the technical side. I'm just trying to do something from at least the, I guess, popularity standpoint, because we know cryptocurrency is all about popularity. So doing something based on the popularity and bringing this into light is obviously a big deal. So Proposal 5966 is the proposal that I created where we want to basically see a buy button and a sell button for Terra Luna Classic directly on Terra Station. And I believe they're trying to find a way to connect that, trying to connect that with any type of third party payment system. And hopefully we can see, on chain transactions happen there, and we just see a ton of burns that are going through, as well as seeing a ton of volume. Um, oh, Big Fiji, thank you for that super chat, Matt. Uh, check out Swing DAO. Just launched yesterday. USDC just launched on CoinMarketCap, and CG looks really good and trending on Dex Tools. All right, I have to give that a look. What is it? Swing DAO? I mean, thank you for that $50 super chat. I appreciate that a lot. Swing DAO. All right, we'll definitely look at that in a little bit. I do want to continue. I guess they're untracked on CoinMarketCap. Is this taking you to Banana Task Force Apes? This is through. Uh-oh. Don't tell me my computer's gonna do what it's been doing for 700 years. Give me a second. Yeah, I don't know what happened. It's always doing this. I don't know why. It disconnects from my my screens every single time. Is it the computer? Like I don't understand it. I have this on the wrong screen. Give me a second. I think my computer is the reason why it's like disconnecting, because sometimes it'll only show this computer and then it'll like freeze these two computers that are over here. So it's definitely an issue. I mean, these are monitors. Obviously, this one's a TV screen. But thank you for that that super chat. This is definitely Banana Task Force Apes slash Swing. So this is created by the same dev team behind it. So I appreciate that a lot. I really do appreciate the super chat. We'll definitely get into that in a little bit. Now, I do want to warn people really quick about the proposal. So if you go into governance and you go show all, right? Let me actually bring my screen back. Oh, now it's not freaking working. If you go into, let's actually start this over. If you go into governance and you go to show all, you're going to see a bunch of different proposals, right? This 5971 that has the check mark, I don't know why they do that. This is a scam proposal. I'm pretty sure this is a scam proposal as well. Anyone that does have a check mark, they're creating proposals in TerraStation in order to scam people to get them to click on a link. So do not click on any link that's in there. And I'm glad I didn't add a link because I was going to add the PDF text as to what the plan is, what the summary, what the conclusion, all of that stuff is. But I didn't add that in there because it's mainly just to see if people do, side with this, want to see something like this happen, and then we can work out all the logistics with it. But yeah, it's 5966 if you guys are interested in voting on it or getting, obviously, the validators to vote on it as well, because that's a big step. But 5971 is a scam. They will try and get you to click on this link right here. And I know how people are seeing this. Some people are voting yes on this because they believe that's it. It's not it. I know it's tough to figure out because they have a check mark. They're thinking like, oh, well, you know what? This is it. No, they're trying to get you to click on this link and take you somewhere and steal all your information. So please don't click on that link. Please don't go anywhere. They just copied all of my text. And it freaking sucks that they would do something like that. There's always scammers that try and do that. And crazy thing is they're spending money in order to do this. And I don't know if it's working for anybody, if it's working for them, and if it's like getting people to click on the link. I really don't know. But yeah, just be careful, guys. Be careful. Display driver might need an update. That's a good point. That's a good point. I'll have to look into that. I'll remember that. I'll put that in my notes here. Display driver needs an update. Let's take this out. To do list. All right, let's scroll down. Let's look at Swing DAO a little bit. I'll have to dive into this, I guess, when we do have a little bit more information on this. But you do have it on 25,000 watch list, which is really, really interesting. I guess this is a part of Banana Task Force Apes. The Swing Foundation is fully established and entity in St. Vincent, and founders who have developed the Swing Foundation and volunteers in the building, the ecosystem of Swing DAO are fully doxed in KYC through Sure DeFi and okay, even though Swing DAO is fully decentralized contract. Own and renounce and okay, Swing Foundation helps list the certain tier exchanges, develop the ecosystem when an entity is required, and create in real experiences from the foundation. 1.5 billion tokens is allocated to 10 Banana Task Force Apes, a migrated exchange, future exchange listings. After 1 month, liquidity, treasury, to bring. So how popular is this right now? Let's check it on Twitter. So this is going right to Banana Task Force Apes. That's pretty popular. Okay. I'll have to give it a more detailed look another time. But let's see. Good morning, Matt. Do you have the Stargazer wallet? What? I clicked on one of the scam links last night, but don't have any money deposited in Terra Station. Hoping everything is all right. Yeah, what did it take you to when you clicked on that link? Did it take you to just a page, or did it take you nowhere? Because if they're doing that, then they're just trying to get your information there. I don't know how they do it, but they do it. It's not good. All right, so the current crypto market right now is at 0.38% up, at a $932 billion market cap. We have seen Quant make a move yesterday that I wanted to talk about. Guys, if you haven't hit the like button, please hit the like button. We are 92 likes, 235 people. I don't know really what happens if you click the link. I just know that you shouldn't click a link there. I mean, typically you want to click any type of text, that comes up. You want to be able to click that, but the problem is that you don't want to click whatever they're showing you. So we got to be able to find a way to differentiate the scam ones from the real ones. Don't forget to swallow, bro. What? Ryan Ryan clicked on the link and they asked him to use his seed key to sign in. He clicked off immediately. Okay. So yeah, if that's the case, if you click on the link, it's not going to automatically give them your information. That's a good thing. But if you click on the link, they're going to ask you for your seed phrase, or connect a fake wallet, I guess, and then they're going to just don't put in any of your information. And wanted me to connect to a fake wallet site, and I connected the wallet, but there wasn't any money deposited in. So, Teardrop, there's a couple scam links last night that look similar. If you connected your wallet, if you clicked into the link and you connected your wallet, completely abandon that wallet. Don't even go back into that wallet. Never put money into that wallet. Make sure that if you had anything, you transfer everything, and put it into a brand new Terra Station wallet. Because I really don't want to. I really don't want anybody to get scammed there. Happy just did a video on your proposal. I saw that he did something on the proposal, or mentioned it at least. They ask for your seed phrase, connect your wallet. Yeah, you got to be careful. It looks similar to the Terra Station deposit and connect wallet page. Yeah, they're gonna do that. The URLs look similar but different. That's what I noticed. I clicked on it too. Took me to a website and asked to connect my wallet. I ran away. According to some, if we don't connect our wallet and don't give them a seed phrase, we should be okay. Yes, that's true. Are you our viewer in here already joined Lunic Discord? Our viewers in here already joined Lunic Discord, like the Terra Rebels Discord? Yeah, I'm a part of it. Maybe they would put in a million for you. Yeah, it's a possible. Let's go ahead and connect our wallets. I'm just joking, guys. Do not connect your wallet. That is a clear joke. Why is Terra not taking that prop away? I don't know. It's because they paid money for it. So I don't know why they wouldn't do that, but they didn't take this one away either. And I think this one is a scam. Claim now. Your airdrops. You can claim here. Maybe that's, I don't know. Yeah, it's a scam. You never know exactly what is a scam and what isn't, but they're paying for this because they pay Lunic, which is like 300,000, and at this rate, 300,000 is worth like $100. So they're taking the money and they're taking the Lunic, um, and when it doesn't pass, they get it back. So it's definitely an issue. That's all they have is the Terra web app, and they just try and scam you every single time. And now they're trying to use my proposal and the fact that I said something and immediately copy it. You can see, like, this is my proposal. This is the one that they copied. Um, I just don't want people to click on that link, and I don't want people to enter their seed phrase or do anything there, because you don't need to vote anywhere else. I don't understand how, if you look at it, if you look at this other proposal that's here, or this other scam proposal, you're looking at them saying vote for this proposal here, right? You're not voting for a proposal there. You're voting for the proposal here. And I'm not saying that this is the proposal. This is the fake proposal. So don't vote on this 5971. Vote on 5966. Just pisses me off that they always go to try and scam someone, but there's always scammers. See, the point of that proposal is to know that there is support, that there is support for this, for getting a buy button on Terra Station. There should be 100% support. If you are a fan of Terra Luna Classic, if you hold Terra Luna Classic, if you stake Terra Luna Classic, unless you physically just don't like me, there should be a 100% support there, because of the fact that we're just adding a buy button. We're trying to add a buy button. DJ Trev Market Talk also did a video on Matt's proposal first. I saw that. Hey Matt, do you know what the price is to mint Lunatic NFT? Right now, I believe it's gonna be for round 2. It's gonna be 0.35 BNB, if I'm not mistaken. I have, thanks to DJ Trev, I have figured out the full way of trying to see your NFT. This is one of my NFTs here. And I know doing it the normal way, I know they're going to try and fix it so that it's easier, because you had to put it into a 3D viewer in order to see this. But this is freaking cool to see this NFT, 3D, and be able to zoom in and all that stuff. So this is one NFT that I got. I got a rare one. Apparently, DJ Trev got a legendary, so that's fantastic. But with so many things that are running right now, I don't know. Maybe I need a new computer now, because I need to build a new one. That would be fun. Anybody want to watch me build a new computer? I would love to build a new computer. I know parts are definitely inexpensive, or less expensive, because of the fact that Ethereum has now merged over, and we're not seeing a lot of Ethereum miners today. We still do have a lot of Bitcoin miners and all that stuff, but Ethereum miners, we're not seeing. We're seeing a lot of people abandon ship. Did you get to see your NFT yet, Matt? Yes, I did. If so, which one did you get? I just showed it on the screen. Thank you for that super chat, by the way. But yeah, I did get to see it, and here it is. Here's one of them. The other one is a common one, so it's not really that serious, but it is a common one there. This is a rare one, so I'll take that. Chevy, the scam was not there before Matt's. It came 2 hours later. So this is the thing. If it gets there later, it shows up on the top of, like, your Terra Station. So if you look at governance and you go here, it's going to show up first. So then people are like, oh, well, this is it. Let me vote on that. Versus looking down one more and seeing the actual proposal. Like, there's no way I can differentiate the. I wish that you could have, like, who created it here, and we can say created by Matt Perry or something, and no one will be able to, I guess, mirror that. Man, I wish I could afford one of those lunatic NFTs. Yeah, they're pretty cool. The only NFT you should be buying is VV. What is VV? Probably one of the jack wagons you kicked out. Most likely. Um, Trying to do something. Trying to make a statement, I guess. Voted yes for your proposal. I appreciate that. Buy button on others. So I'm with it. Exactly. If MetaMask has a buy button, if if Terra Station, or not Terra Station, if Trust Wallet has a buy button, why can't Terra Station have a buy button as well? I mean, there has to be a way, an easy way for us to do this. And from what I understand, they're already working on this. So this is just getting the support out there, saying that this can be done. And then when we can make the change, we already have the text proposal to say that we support this change. However, that change gets done, well, now we can worry about that a little bit later. I got a gold 5 moon legendary. It comes with 0.35 BNB reward, which basically paid for itself. That's amazing. Matt Lunacy to a penny next summer. Would love to see it. Would love to see it. People fell for it, including myself. They were very quick because as soon as Matt's video came out, after listening to Matt for some minutes, I went to vote. The scam was there. Yeah, that's the problem. Is that maybe in my video I didn't mention what the number was right away. I know people, no offense, will jump the gun and say, all right, well let me vote on this proposal right away before this video even ends. And they're listening to the video as they're voting, and that's where it ends up um, getting pretty difficult, because they'll vote on something without even knowing what the number is. They'll just see what it is, and they're like, oh, this is it, and they'll vote on it. Now, voting on it is not the problem. Voting on it still shows the support for whatever's the underlying text. The problem is clicking on this link. They don't care about the vote at all. What they do care about is clicking on this link. If you click on that link and you give your seed phrase, that's where they're like, all right, well, now we can get all the money in. We can gather all this money in. So don't be upset if you did vote on it. Obviously, we want this to go out the window. We want this to completely be taken off of Terra Station, but they're not going to take it off. From what I understand, they're not going to take it off. I wish they had some sort of like, hey, this is a scam thing, so that we can report it. And if enough people report it, it gets taken down. But they don't have that. Maybe that's a proposal that we need to put out there. Add a report scam to governance tab. That's another thing. So this is it, 5966. Guys, if you haven't had a chance to hit the like button, please do so. Let me pin it there so people know. Matt, how can people move everything out of Terra Station if they have Lunix staked? Just in case someone was compromised. So they will undelegate your coins. So they're going to get access to your wallet. They'll undelegate it. It may take 21 days, but then again, you would have to have the exact moment to when that's going to be available for you to move. Because what they will do is not only will they undelegate it, they will take your rewards that you have, and they will do it as fast as possible. They have people that are ready, like literally ready for these things to happen. Sounds like you have another proposal, Matt. Yeah, it seems that way. We should make a proposal to flag and block scam/fraudulent wallets. They can sell, but they cannot receive for 1 month to permanently block. That's probably a good idea. Yes, let's propose to get rid of scammers. We need all the safety tools we can get. That's true, we do. Um, that's not a bad proposal. I would have to pay money for that, but if it doesn't pass, like we have to add something to report. But then that has to flow through all of this really for improving Terra Station would have to flow through like TFL, right? Smash the like button, peeps. Yes, we have 156 likes. Likes? What is likes? We have 156 likes. I've been trying to speak too fast for how like fast my brain is going. Like my brain wants to say these words and my mouth really can't keep up. So I need to slow it down and just relax because the last two videos that I created, um, I definitely was trying to move at like 150 miles per hour, and it doesn't always work that way. How much is a proposal? It's 340,000 Lunic, which is like $100 or so. All right, so if I go over here and I go to governance and I want to submit a new proposal, it's going to be 345,000 Lunic at the moment, which is fine for me because I put another million in there. So I just spent, now my realized gain is down to 4,700 because I just spent another $300 yesterday in order to buy another million. And it wasn't because I thought it was at the best price possible. It's because I wanted to put in this proposal and I didn't have any free coins because all of mine are staked. So now I have 708,000 that is free, just in case I want to put in another proposal anywhere. But right now, let's just sit on what we have here, wait these 7 days. Thanks for the heads up on the scam proposal. No problem. I just want people to be as safe as possible. How is there no way to find out who a scammer or not on Terror Station? I don't know. That's the big issue with security. Maybe they didn't think that far ahead, and they thought that we wouldn't see security with something like that because you haven't really. Um, but you are seeing it now because Terra Luna Classic is very popular. You know, it was popular before, but it didn't have as many coins. It didn't have as many people that were invested into it. It had less people that were invested because it had less supply. Now you have more people that are invested because it has more supply. So you mean a baby calf run? Oh, like as a bull run? You're funny. That's hilarious. Um, let's see. So Ethereum's looking okay. I remember I bought my Ethereum. I don't know how much Ethereum I actually hold. Let me bring this and let me move this over here. I don't remember how much Ethereum I hold, but it should be at least two, if not three. I hope it's three. I don't know if it is three though. I have $14,000, 14,400 in Coinbase. So let's go to trade. No, not trade. Let's go to assets. You're not gonna be able to see this. Yes, I have 2,000, 2,800. I have two. I have two Ethereum. I thought I had three for some reason. Yeah, so I have 2.15 Ethereum right now, which is not bad. I would like to have a little bit more, but you know, we'll see. As time goes on, we will see. My biggest investment right now is Krill, currently at 35 cents. And I hold like 10,000 of it, 10,000 exactly, of Krill. I really like this position. And it's not to say that this is going to be the best position or the best thing since sliced bread, but as this does approach different levels, you know, of a dollar or, $2 or $4 or $5 like it once was before, things start to look really interesting for positions like this. Same thing with things like Ethereum or Avalanche or whatever, right? There's a lot that are at their lows right now. And these are the times where, to tell you the truth, and people say it all the time, where millionaires are made. You have, BNB that's at $270 when it was at, $600 at one point. XRP that's at 46 cents. Cardano that's at 36 cents. That's a big one for me, at least. Polygon, you're seeing Shiba Inu that's at a low point, right? Such a low point that it gained a zero. So here's half for the proposal. Everyone else should pitch in for the safety proposal. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I really do appreciate that. Our Romer. If everybody else wants to, and why you like Krill so much. I do have to go through Krill today in a breakdown video, so you'll see that over on the NFA channel, the Not Financial Advice channel. Thank you for that super chat, by the way. Yeah, I think that'll be good because we do need safety, but I just want to wait a little bit to make sure that this proposal, is getting the traction moving along. Obviously, if the proposal passes, the coins that I put in there go back to me. But if the proposal does not pass, then the coins are lost. So, or not coins are lost, but coins are eaten up, and I don't get those coins back. So, I'm all for it. I'm all for putting in this proposal, this safety proposal, but I think we have to kind of write it up. And the crazy thing is, anybody else is able to do that. And I just don't want another scam proposal to be launched based on a proposal that I launch. But we will see in the next couple of days as this one's doing hopefully pretty well. It's currently at like 13 or 14,000. Or sorry, 13 or 14 billion coins right now when it comes to the percentage vote. So we're looking at, I don't even know what the percentage is, but 99% say yes, and we're looking at about 13.5 billion coins. And obviously, we're going to need validators that are on board with something like this. Do they support something like this? And maybe they do. I think they should. Obviously, being able to buy something directly on TerraStation would be huge. So, and just understand that it ends in 6 days. So we have a number of days for them to make that vote. And it's going to be large chunks when they do decide to do it. I don't understand how you're not able to see who did not vote, because other ones you're able to see who did not vote, right? Where's Richard? Hope he's okay. I'm sure he's here somewhere. It's okay. Maybe, oh, well, I guess maybe we should check on him, make sure he's fine. Maybe he's just listening. Good morning, Matt. I watched one of your old videos on Dogecoin Mars. What are your thoughts on this token these days? So again, as I can repeat that, what I did say in that video, I'm not the biggest fan of Dogecoin Mars. Now, the reason why I'm not the biggest fan of Dogecoin Mars is because I hate dilution, and I hate when a company or a certain wallet has the ability to dilute the position a hell of a lot. And the way that they do that is by releasing these coins that's in this Methuselah Foundation wallet. And from what I understand, those will be sold, but they will be sold sparingly. But either way, if they are sold, Richard has like 9 businesses. That's true. If they are sold at all, you're looking at dilution that's happening to it. They're releasing those coins to the market, and nobody owns them. So that's definitely a huge problem, huge issue. Not saying that I don't believe in the growth, but I don't think the popularity is there anymore. And it was there for a little bit. but now the popularity is sort of gone, and I can understand um, how the entire market popularity seems a lot lower. But for this position, you saw a lot more volume that was flowing through it, and now you're seeing less volume. Still at a million or 1.7 million dollars, but you see the addition of coins. They added coins. 55% right now is what you're looking at, and you will continue to see more and more that's added to circulation. That is my main gripe with a position like this, is I knew that they would release these coins from the Methuselah Foundation and how much they do hold. And you're looking at one large wallet here. I don't know what that wallet is, but that's a huge wallet, and that scares me. So um, I wouldn't invest into it out of fear. That's probably and it's not that level of fear where Warren Buffett is like, be fearful while others are greedy and be greedy while others are fearful. No, it's not a situation like that. It's a community effort. It is a community effort. You're 100% right. Wait a minute, I read that. Looks like the question I tried to ask has been banned. What question? Well, formulated like this: super high fees when transfer form CEX to Terra Station. Why is this happening? Wait, super high fees when transferring from CEX to Terra Station. Why is this happening? Um, so there shouldn't be that high of a fee from you transferring from a CEX to Terra Station unless they're looking at those fees. Are we saying that CEX is what? I mean, I don't see that with crypto.com because I transferred over to um, Terra Station from there and it was barely any fee. Are we saying that what CEX are you using? Maybe you're using Binance, and Binance is kind of trying to get people to not send their Terra Luna Classic out of Binance, so they're charging a higher fee, which would be stupid. So you shouldn't see a higher fee. Matt, any thoughts on this MIST token, which is ranked 2010 on CoinGecko? MIST token. Hopefully, I'm getting it right because there's probably 700 MISTs tokens. So let's go with this first one. This one is ranked 1465. I don't know if this is it. Let's go with the other one. Well, this is Alchemist. That's ranked 3000. So I don't know what you're referring to. Is it the first one? Right now, you're seeing $84,000 in volume, which is not a high amount of volume. Markets that's available on a few markets, not a crazy amount of markets at all. Um, it doesn't look like it's like trending. It's up 15%. And currently, you're seeing a very low supply that's available. Right, you're seeing 56 million, which is an amazingly low supply. The problem that it's 6% of the total supply of 1 billion. So I would have to step back. I hate dilution. I would have to step back unless it shows promise to grow very, very quickly, which I don't really see. I mean, you could see a couple of spikes, but with dilution, it kind of scares me. 500K for 20 million. Wait, where are you sending it from? I commented last time. You're sending it from KuCoin. Yeah, I don't have experience with KuCoin, but maybe they're trying to get people to keep it on the platform. But that seems very, very high. I don't know what KuCoin's fees are, but that seems very high. What do you think about Gala? I do have a video on Gala if you want to go and check it out, where I fully break things down. Let me go ahead and show you guys over on my NFA channel. So the link should be in the description. Let me go ahead and bring this up. I kind of want to see this video now. I hate that. I hate that I keep like every time I go on YouTube, I see a video that I want to watch or I need to watch. Up, I need to watch, and I end up clicking on it and saving it for later. I hate that they know what I'm going to watch or what I'm going to be interested in. I mean, that's what YouTube's job is. Um, but let me not look over there. What is this phone doing? It's just listening to me. Let me not look at the videos, the recommended videos, because if I do, I'm probably going to click on another video and save that for later. It's just what they do. Um, so yeah, if you go over to my channel, and you go to associated channels, you're going to see NFA investing. Now, NFA investing, I have a bunch of different videos on various topics. Whether it's Polkadot or it's Farm or Gala, right? You're seeing right here. 5 days ago, I talked about Gala. So if you want to go and check that out and see my opinions on it, I have a full breakdown, which is like 14 minutes long. And we will do more of these videos today. We still have to break down Krill Coin and tell you why. I believe Krill Coin is a big deal for me, at least, and it might not be a big deal for you, but it's a big deal for me. All right, so we got 340 people here, and we have almost 200 likes. Please hit that like button. What's your opinion on ERC20 tokens? I don't know. I don't have an opinion on those right now. On a lot of ERC20 tokens, I think they still have availability to run. Obviously, some of these are transitioning um, into having their roll ups, and when they do have their roll ups, it's costing cheaper. I mean, right now it's not expensive to send Ethereum directly, to another wallet or anything like that. So it's not super expensive to go that route if you needed to. So like if you're sending Terra or not Terra Luna Classic, if you're sending Shiba Inu, you're not really spending as much as you were. Like it was like $45 for you to send your Shiba Inu, no matter how much you're sending. One time I was sending 900 Ethereum from not 900 Ethereum, $900 worth of Ethereum to another wallet, and it was going to cost me $945 in order to send it. So I was going to be negative for sending the money to another wallet. And now, obviously, that's not the case. When Luna was on a rally, there were small tokens. There was a small token I read about called Big Eyes. Have you ever heard of it, Matt? I've heard of it probably 3 times. Big Eyes. I don't know what it's about. I haven't heard enough to make it seem like it is getting very, very popular. But I've heard about it a couple of times. I haven't. I think I might have looked into it once, but I think that might have been like a quick look. The CDC is 2.4% to transfer to Terra Station. Yeah, I never had any type of issue. You said 2.4%. I had 1 million when I sent it over there, so I didn't have to spend anything. I don't believe. Let me check it. Because I had 1 million, I sent 1 million, and I should have been fine. I didn't have any type of percentage. So you're saying crypto.com. Let me go back to I think I can go back to my history to see what the fee was. What's your top centralized exchange / crypto? Top centralized exchange is probably crypto.com. I just feel like they're the most secure. I haven't heard much about bankruptcy with them. I've heard about bankruptcy with every other thing here, whether it's KuCoin, whether it's Coinbase or whatever. I've heard of so much bankruptcy talks with a lot of these other platforms, but I've heard nothing for crypto.com besides an unverified article with no resources behind it. Um, I like that more projects are adding NFTs and they can be staked. I believe NFTs will be big in the next bull run market. Oh yeah, I would agree. There are a lot of NFTs right now, and I have like 6 NFTs. How do I do this? No, that's not my passcode. Yeah, I have like 6 NFTs. Two of them are from Lunatic's Token. I do have two Bally's NFTs. I also have an NFT from somewhere else. I can't remember where it was. And I also have technically it's a plot of land, but it is an NFT as well, which is from Shiba Inu. Sorry, there was an issue. Why is there an issue? I gotta forget this Xfinity password. Well, I don't want to log into a public network, and it keeps logging me into a public network. That's stupid. Wait, let me get out of here. Yeah, so guys, if you have a chance while I'm doing this and checking this, if you guys could hit the like button, I'd greatly appreciate it. Let's get this up to 300 likes. That would be amazing. There's 342 people in here. So if we can get like 70 likes out of this 342 people, I'll take that. And I'm sure not all of you have hit the like button. So yeah, my top 2 centralized exchanges are probably crypto.com and Coinbase. That's where I hold majority of my money. Other centralized exchanges, ooh, I'm not really investing into like KuCoin. I haven't really put any money in there. Gate.io, I did have money in there, but then they went to having separate platforms for the US. And come on, man. Yeah, these drivers definitely need to be updated or something. I don't know what's happening. Yeah. And it's probably gonna freeze the other two screens. Everything like it's crazy. It only does it. It usually only does it once a day. Um, but yeah, it's definitely an issue that I have to deal with. Let me make sure everything is back on the right screen. Um, no, no. Did you get some bone? No, I don't have any bone. I don't know what bone's price is, so I do want to check where bone is, but I know it was at like $2 or something, and now it's down to $1 again, which is not a bad price. I just don't like the fact that there's so much dilution with bone. There's potential dilution. Yes, you can see things run, but while it's at its lows, that's where dilution ends up happening. A lot of times dilution will happen at those lows or happen at the highs, right? If they happen at the absolute highs, it brings back the position from where it is and it takes away from the potential. But if it happens at the lows, most people don't notice it. Your proposal will pass, and once they get it on Terra Station with the lower burn tax, we will be asking if we had a bigger burn fee. I would agree. I agree. I don't think that lowering the burn tax was the right. I must confess, I forgot to hit the like button on. I was watching Clay Bro's channel yesterday, and I typed in the chat. I was like, "What's your opinion on Proposal 5966?" As like a joke, you know. He was like, I haven't heard of this proposal," and I was like, I have to confess, one, I didn't hit the like button, and two, that's my proposal that we were talking about. So he was like, I don't know who created it, and I don't know their intentions behind it, but it's definitely something that's. And I was like, it was me. I did it. Your proposal, I read that. With all the hacks and bankruptcies, would you not think it's safer to have your crypto in a hardware wallet? It is safer to have your crypto in a hardware wallet. But I try and go with a lot of the top tier exchanges. I'm not going to go with any of the lower tier exchanges. Ones that have, 70 million users. You don't really have to worry about less users because they're the most popular platforms. Like ones like um uh what's this platform? Can't think of it. Voyager, where a lot of people lost a ton of, well, they didn't lose their money, but just lost the ability to touch their money or do anything with their money, um, until I think FTX is probably going to take over, right? Um, and I don't know the process of that or what's going on with that. Um, but yeah, I'm not investing into any lower tier exchanges that has less users. Crypto.com has a lot of users. Coinbase has a lot of users. If you went into Binance, Binance has a lot of users. So those are ones that I would probably sit with and be comfortable with because I know that, they're less likely to see bankruptcy. I know that Coinbase has had that in their discussion a lot. Bankruptcy, bankruptcy, bankruptcy. But I think they're extremely strong with the amount of users that are on the platform. Um, and all of that bankruptcy talk was just to take away users and create the thought of bankruptcy. That's what a lot of these writers try and do. They try to do that with AMC. They try to do it with GME. They try and do it with Toys R Us. Everything that they think is going to fail, they end up, trying to write off, pay for all these articles to be posted, and make money as it's falling. So, and they're trying to do that with Coinbase because it's publicly traded. Bro, I appreciate you so much. I'm so tired of watching these kids on YouTube that are full of crap and playing in a game. Uh, they should not be in. I like your proposal. Well, thank you for saying that. I appreciate that a lot. And I don't know what you're referring to as to tired of watching these kids on YouTube. That they are full of crap playing a game. You're saying like as in they're just trying to, you know, I don't know, gather revenue? Or are you saying that it's the different YouTubers that are talking about cryptocurrency? Or are you talking about actual kids that are playing games like Call of Duty and all of that? I don't really know where you're getting at here. I do appreciate the $100 super chat so much. We were wondering where you were. We wanted to make sure that you were okay. I know DJ Trev said it's like you have 752 businesses that you have to take care of, which is absolutely amazing. And I don't think you actually have 752 businesses. I think he said like 8 businesses, but you have quite a full plate usually. Thank you for that super chat though. I found stop watching YouTubers and listening to my own mind, and I'm so much more stress free. One day we're pumping, the next day it's crypto winter. I would agree. I'm not gonna lie. There's a lot of people on this platform, and sometimes including me, that will have that will have to, sorry, adhere to a trend, versus um, give out or give the best thumbnail or title, right? You have to have some sort of ability for it to be clickable. Now, if it's too much clickbait to where it's like, Shiba Inu is going to $1 right now or tomorrow or anything, like we know that that's not true. So most people are not actually willing to click on a video like that. And, I go through YouTube analytics and see what is clickable. And a lot of times people like to see, future value, things that are going to happen, maybe in the future, and things that you can kind of predict in a way. So if I talk about how you can turn a certain amount into a certain amount, that's usually a video that can last for a while rather than just one day. If it's an update, it's probably going to last for maybe 3 hours, and then you won't really see too much. So there's so much more that goes into YouTube. And yes, I do this as my 9 to 5, and I try to be as transparent as possible. But you also do have to have um, that clickable feel to it. Not saying that it has to be clickbait, but it has to be a clickable feel. Something that says, "Oh, this is interesting that they're talking about this," but make sure that people know that we're talking about it, not that it's going to happen. Right? When I say, can it get to $1 or Shiba Inu or Lunic to $1, it's a discussion and it has a question mark usually behind it. So I try to make it as more of a discussion rather than like this is happening right now because no one knows. I hate hearing the Moon Carl saying Bitcoin to 30,000 in 3 days. Yeah, I don't know who that is. I've seen so many people that are just so bullish on. I'm probably one of the only people that are not as bullish on Bitcoin as others, right? I don't really see Bitcoin having that much success above a certain amount. Yes, I didn't think that people would find that Bitcoin was continue to be valuable, and it grew up to $69,000 after I said, and I was wrong about this, and I'll be glad to admit it. After I said that I don't see this, nor do I want to see Bitcoin, kind of approach that $50,000 level and surpass it. And it has. It surpassed it to $69,000 and then has dropped down since to about $20,000. But I can definitely see with all the support why it can get up to that point and why it still has the ability to go up to 100K and maybe even more. I just don't feel like, I feel like as you see crypto progress, as you see people get more comfortable with environmentally friendly cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin is not going to be one of them. And yes, it is. Bitcoin is king because it was like, it's the one you think about when you think of cryptocurrency. Hey, cryptocurrency, Bitcoin. Some people are automatically going to Ethereum, but as soon will come where people are like, yeah, Ethereum, not Bitcoin. They're going to say cryptocurrency, Ethereum. Yeah, that's right. And they're not even going to mention Bitcoin. And maybe they'll mention other things. Maybe they'll mention Terra Luna Classic. Who knows? I have a lot of work I need to do on my thumbnails also. Yeah, I mean, thumbnails are definitely tricky. I try and keep the same thing. I do want to add different poses now and take out the old ones because, you want to change it up a little bit, but still have that dark background. There's a scam proposal that has the same wording as Matt's, but has a scam link. Don't click it. 100% true. If you guys see my proposal, it is 5966. I have the link pinned to the chat. It's also, I was going to say it's in the description, but it's not in the description. Let me put it in the description. That's missed. Why did I do that? Let me take this link. Let me put it in the description. My proposal. So yeah, this is the proposal 5966. 5971 is not the right proposal. 5966 is the correct one. Granny Bitcoin is great, but there's better tokens out now. So XRP Quant. Yeah, exactly. I would agree. Have you seen Happy Cat's face? Have I seen Happy Catty's face? No, I haven't. Slowly, Richard. Love to hit 2K by the end of the year, but I don't know. 2K dollars or 2K subscribers? You're going to hit 2,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Growing to 1,000 subscribers is way more difficult than growing to 5,000. You're probably going to grow to, I would say, 3,000 to 5,000 by the end of the year. Depending on how much you post, you're going to grow pretty fast. And it seems like you're posting pretty frequently. Even yesterday, you posted 2 videos. One, thank you for posting on the proposal that I put out here. And, then I believe there was another proposal on Terra Luna Classic, or another video on Terra Luna Classic, which is a big deal. I didn't even show my screen, guys. But 5966, come on. Uh, 5966 is my proposal. 5971 is the wrong one. The best idea is to create a top Luna community team or organizational structure led by Binance, namely CZ. I believe in CZ's leadership. So I I can't say that I believe in his leadership and his ability to run a business, but I don't believe that he should lead a cryptocurrency, to tell you the truth, for the Luna community. Like I don't think he should lead the Luna community at all. The reason being is because he has he has all of the reason to benefit Binance in the end, right? Because Binance holds so much. So I think that's not the best idea. Um, so yeah, I would go with that. I don't believe that he's the best person to lead the community. Probably be a part of the community in a big way, but he he wants to benefit his business more than he wants to benefit the community here. Because we know that the community can benefit from this, and yes, he may end up losing out on millions or even billions of dollars by doing the burn tax on Binance, but he won't do it because it's a business move that if everybody else decides to implement the burn tax, right, then he will implement the burn tax. But if they don't, he's not going to do it, even though he holds 60% of the overall volume. Eventually that 60% will decrease down to 59% and then 55% and then 50% because the overall volume or the overall amount of liquidity they have on Binance is decreasing as they are burning on Binance. While KuCoin's doing nothing, while Gate.io is doing nothing. So you need to see all of them do it. And it's totally understandable where he comes from, but he's thinking about his business before anything else. And I understand. It's not saying like, oh, you shouldn't think about your business. It's his business. He created it. It's his baby. He should do that. What do you think about XRP? Again, I have a video on XRP on my NFA investing channel. If you want to go ahead and check that out, I have 1.9 thousand views on it. So if you want to look at the XRP could be the future of crypto, go over to my main channel, click on associated channels, and you'll see all of the channels listed there. Um, so, and this is one of them. I do want to create a shorts video to give my opinion on things. I probably should create a full video and create a shorts video for that full video. That would be amazing. Maybe that's the route we're gonna take because I think that would be huge if I can create something like that. Matt, your proposal makes so much sense. It's a dull moment when I heard it. Should have been doing this since day one. I would agree, and it didn't come from me. I had to give all the credit to the Luna community. I don't remember who gave me that information or proposal or whatever, but I thought that that was literally the best idea, and it was a duh moment where I was like, that should have been the first step for everything. Being able to deposit, being able to buy and sell on Terra Station gives us the volume that we need. And before this burn tax was even implemented, we should have been focusing on how we can get this situated. And from what I understand, I talked to Happy Caddy Crypto about this, and he was saying that he talked to some people about it and how it was going to be difficult back then to do that, and now it's getting, I guess, a little bit easier for us to do. And Zardar has an idea of how we can get this done. Coinin has an idea of how we can get this done. There's just so many different people that are involved in something like this before this even gets approved. So, or passed. So I'm really interested. How is the LFG burn prop going? Uh, I don't know. I saw something that said LFG, but I didn't fully check it out. Burning LFGs. This is the one. USTC reserve. Buy backslash swap USTC and burn it with the remaining LFG's assets to repeg USTC. I mean, it looks like 62 billion have voted. Ends in one day. It's probably not gonna. It's not going to reach quorum. You're looking at 35 or 57% that say yes, 35.5 billion. But yeah, it's submitted 6 days ago, and we're only seeing 62.3. So I don't know if we'll even get, um, different validators to vote on this. And maybe, well, not this, but I don't know if we'll get different validators to vote on the proposal that I put in place. I hope that they can vote on the right proposal. But if we do, we'll see chunks that are coming through. So do we need to contact like Orion Money? Do we need to contact Lunic DAO or any of these validators to vote on something like this? I mean, probably by day 5, I think we should have a decent or a couple of validators voting on it. Whether that's just Lunatic's token validator, I feel like I should talk to them first. And if they can be the first ones to vote yes, that would be amazing. I think they have, I don't know how many they have, how much voting power they have. I think it's like point like 1.5. 0.16, including me. We click into the validator. We'll see that my delegations, I have 400,000 that's delegated with them. My rewards, I gained 2,100. Can't we see how many coins are invested into this? I thought we could see that. No with veto. No with veto. They didn't vote on the 5966 yet. So hopefully they vote on 5966. And I feel like that benefits them in a big way. Going badly. Thanks for checking. So yeah, I feel like that benefits them in a big way if they do want to vote on it. So that's up to them. I'll delegate more if they stake, if they're gonna vote with it. I mean, if anybody decides to not vote with it, I'm getting out of that validator immediately. No, I'm just playing. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not. I mean, they have to have their reasons. Serious. But remember, 5966. That's what it is. Yeah, Matt. One big thing about staking, we should have a date registered when we stake with someone. Why do you say that? We should have a date registered when staking with someone? You're saying like when we started staking, or you're saying like when everybody should start staking with someone? I'll see if I can find out, Richard. As a community, why are we letting KuCoin get away with not burning and everybody keeps using their platform? I mean, that's what I don't understand. There was a boycott with Binance. Why is there not a boycott with KuCoin? Why is there not a boycott with any platform that's deciding not to burn, right? We should be applying pressure. We should be applying pressure for on-chain and off-chain transactions to see point 2 go through in all volume, and if we don't see that volume, we need to find a way to boycott that, right? If we see how much liquidity somebody has, we can take that liquidity from that lower tiered exchange and move it over to a different exchange so that they have no liquidity there, right? That's what we need to focus on, is that these exchanges shouldn't have all the power. They shouldn't. We have 21 days and there's no tracking. You don't have 21 days. You have 21 days when you're saying when you undelegate. Okay. When you're staking, you don't have 21 days. What happened to Coinbase list Lunic? People move on quickly. So I knew from the start that Coinbase probably wouldn't list Lunic because they delisted them already, right? From the beginning, they had wrapped Lunic on their platform, which I believe Wrap Lunic is their ERC20 token. So they had it on their platform and they had it listed. The issue is that they had they have legal issues, which I think have sort of been resolved, right? They have legal issues. I saw an article saying something about that they dropped the warrant, but I didn't read into it, nor did I see anything there. Well, I saw it, but you know what I mean. I didn't read it. I just read the title and kind of the clickbait title, and it was interesting. But I think we need to, yeah. Anyways, back to Coinbase. Coinbase, I knew they weren't going to list it, but it's always great to try. And if you apply enough pressure, you can probably get them to do that. We almost have 300 likes, guys. We have 365 people here. Round 2 of Lunatic's token or Lunatic's NFT should begin next week is the answer I'm getting. You know, KuCoin voted for the 0.2% tax. So then we should probably see the 0.2% tax. Maybe they're going to implement it instead of 1%. But I think 1% was the option. And if they do 0.2%, then maybe they can continue at 0.2%. And then when we do change the regular tax or the on-chain tax back to 1.2%, the exchanges can still stick with 0.2% if they want to. But as long as they're burning something, we'll be happy with it, right? When we stake, we have a lock period of 21 days, right? For example, I don't remember when I started staking, and there's no tracking on how many days it is staking. So if you stake the position, you can stake it for however long you want to. You don't have 21 days. But when you undelegate the position, you unstake the position, that's where you have a 21-day waiting period to where you do not gain rewards, you do not have access to your coins, and that's where you have that 21-day waiting period. Now, I don't know if they have a countdown from then because I've never undelegated, but that's where you have the 21-day waiting period. It's not staking for 21 days. It's a limbo period between staking and unstaking. Does that make sense? Gemini still hasn't listed it on the app. That's not good. Lunatic's token validator voted no with veto on proposal 5971. I did see that, yes. And that's a good thing because that's a scam. And I don't know how many validators are, or sorry, not validators, how many coins are in Lunatic's token validator. But if you go into the other proposal, you can see that there's a pretty decent amount that is no with veto. But I want to see more validators that are voting on at least this one. But it's probably going to take a couple of days. It's literally been like 1 day, less than 1 day at this point. Hey, Matt, just curious, which gaming coins do you think have the best future? So I think Gala has a really good future. Some things worry me about Gala, and that's where I don't really invest into it, but I think Gala does have a good future. I do like, if you want to consider it a gaming coin or a metaverse coin, I do like ApeCoin as a larger metaverse coin. It seems to be at the top of the list of metaverse positions. I also can see a lot of different coins getting into the gaming space, like Lunic, where they have these NFTs that you're going to be able to buy using Terra Luna Classic. And then now you're able to use those NFTs within the game, which is Luna Burning Nights. So there's so many different gaming coins. I don't know what to really classify as a gaming coin, unless one that was literally created for gaming or for the metaverse. But it's gonna, I think Gala is probably gonna change the game. And if we go into different metaverse coins here, again, I think ApeCoin will be huge. We just have to see how the bull run's gonna affect it, what they end up doing with their metaverse as well, all of that stuff. So, Roger that. Thanks for the feedback, Matt. Please like and sub and vote. Hey Matt, just curious, which I read that off-chain burns is where the real cash starts flowing, and there is a an exchange out there doing it. Everyone, everyone changed. Wait, if everyone changed, we would hit a penny in weeks. Um, so there's, I think one exchange is doing it right now. I think Coinin is the only one that's doing it. MEXC is not doing it anymore. So I think Coinin is the only one that's doing it right now. And if you don't know what Coinin is, I don't think I can invest with Coinin. I mean, maybe I can. I can try. Um, but I think they're the only ones that are still doing it. I think they're still doing the 1.2% at the moment. Because if you go to, um, let me bring this up and then go here. If you go to the total burns for Terra Luna Classic, you're going to go down here and you're going to see Coinin right here, the 1.2%. So they're doing the 1.2%. They're just not burning a hell of a lot because they don't really have a ton of volume that flows through there. But if they do, you may see a lot more. But the problem is that you need to move your tokens over there. It's not about buying them because you're taking away from the liquidity they have. It's about moving your tokens over there. If you move your tokens from Binance to there, or TerraStation to there, or wherever to there, now you have a ton of liquidity over in Coinin and makes them probably the most popular exchange for Terra Luna Classic. But most people are going to choose the option to where it's the cheapest. It's understandable. Um, all right, so we have 315 likes, or 317 likes, 340 people here. I appreciate all you guys for being here. What if Binance stake their holdings on TerraStation? Well, they can't because people own their coins. Um, I mean, they would have to move it over to a TerraStation wallet, which would be difficult for them to do, especially if it's an exchange wallet to where people are buying Lunic from. Now, if they stake their free coins, coins that they weren't planning on launching on the exchange or keeping on the exchange, then yes, they could do that. But people are actively trading on Binance with that total of 2.3 trillion that they have. Matt, there are two proposals with the same title. What's the difference? Doesn't your proposal mean more minting for Lunic? No, no. You're not minting anything for Lunic. You are buying on TerraStation. It would mean that you would have a liquidity pool on TerraStation or ability to some sort of Lunic wallet on TerraStation to where people can buy from. Just like how Binance has the 2.3. So if I look at the top holders, Binance has the 2.3 trillion dollar or trillion Lunic wallet, and you have the staked coins pool right here of 694 billion. Sorry, we got a crying baby upstairs, which I'm gonna have to get off here anyways. Erica's feeding her, but she's not happy, and she's not going to be happy because she's probably still suffering from the fever that she's had. But yeah, with this wallet or wallet that you would create, you would be able to buy Lunic, and then you have another wallet for USTC to where you would be able to buy USTC directly off of TerraStation. No, it requires no minting. The only thing it requires is for us to have liquidity. So you're probably going to have to build up something, whether it comes from the tax or I don't know, it comes from some sort of a percentage, but it's going to be from coins that we already have in place put into a wallet to purchase from. And then once you have that in that wallet to purchase from on TerraStation, and most likely it could flow through another, like say, exchange that's already implementing the tax. Maybe Coinin, I know Coinin is working on something. So if they can work on something and we can see a connection with them to where you're buying it, but it's flowing through Coinin's liquidity pool or amount of liquidity, then you can actually have that work. That's only if they will work with us. So the scam proposal is 5971. That's the wrong one. 5966 is the one that I created. The one with the check mark is the scam one. The one that has no check mark is the right one. 5966. Remember that number. Everybody remember that number. 5966. When we move all our coins to Coinin, right? Right. So we should move all our coins to Coinin and boycott the other exchanges. Then that will get them to also implement the 1.2% to customers back again. Well, yes and no, right? If we move everything, or if we actually have an ability to say boycott all CEXs or something, and we move over to Coinin, which is technically a CEX, we move over to Coinin, and then Coinin gathers all of the liquidity from the other exchanges. So Binance, if we can move 100 billion, they go from 2.3 billion to 2.2 billion, and now we start creating a message saying, look, we want burns. Or we do it from KuCoin and we move 100 billion, which would be a larger amount compared to moving in Binance's wallet. We're probably looking at like 20% if we move it from not Coinin, KuCoin. There we go. If we move it from KuCoin, then it's going to be less, because if we move 100, or it's going to be more of a percentage, because say if we move 100 million from this wallet here, or 100 billion from this wallet, they're looking at 200 billion that's left. So we're moving about 30%, which would definitely send a message directly to them. There's no such thing as the 1.2% anymore. It's now 0.2%. Yes, it is. Matt, do you think a bull run in 2023 is possible? I do. I'm hoping for that New Year's resolution bull run that we usually see. We didn't see one last year because of how the markets were really rolling from, or how they were falling from basically November, or it might even been further than that. I think it was July. From July all the way until where we are today, I mean, it really fell pretty heavily. And that's not good, right? Not seeing that bull run when we usually see it, maybe closer to the end of the year, the beginning of the year, end of the year to the beginning of the year. I'm expecting to see maybe something in the beginning of the year this year, at least a mini bull run. Just got in. Title is confusing. How exactly would we get a bull run about now with all the chaos going on? Well, bull runs come unexpectedly, right? Especially when we see it at certain buying prices and we see a certain influx of information. Now, I'm not sure as to if we're going to see a bull run right now. I'm saying we need a bull run right now. So the title is not confusing. We do need a bull run. Most people want to see things that are running, whether it is a mini bull run, as somebody said, a calf run or something, a baby calf run. So I don't know. We need to see something, but I don't know if we will see it. That's the thing, is I'm trying to get an opinion from you guys and have a conversation. That's what all my videos are about having the conversation as to how we get to the next step, Validator should block the wallet that creates scam proposal. It should have that security beside the veto. So, I mean, for their the scam wallet that keeps scamming people, they're just going to keep creating different wallets. But we need to have an ability to where we all vote to say that this is a scam, instead of looking at this and going, all right, well, we have a yes vote, we have an abstain, we have no with veto. We should have another one that says this is a scam, don't vote. Then people will understand what this is all about. And when it is, if we get to a certain percentage, if you see this at a percentage of maybe 1% that says this is a scam, don't vote or something, then it gets knocked off. Now, the issue is that some people will, instead of going for no or no with veto, they'll go straight for this is a scam, don't vote. And then they will basically get this knocked off the platform. So that's where you end up having an issue with, if enough people hit that, then you're just going to see that voting go out the window. So I don't know. I don't know how we do it, but we need to figure out a way to get the other proposal that's not a proposal, it's just a scam, off Terra Station. Thanks for the video and Twitter content. Yeah, no problem. I was gonna say what video, but I guess you're talking about this one. The wrong proposal affects Matthew's proposal negatively. Apparently, someone wants to prevent it from being successful. Yeah, that's true. Which sucks. I mean, it does. But there are scammers everywhere, and if someone else, like if we get any type of hype around something like this and someone else wants to create something, I will support. Oh geez, I will support it. But then again, who's to say that they won't create another thing with the different proposal that I support? um it sucks when you have, like, I don't want to make it seem like I'm like, oh well, now he's got a problem of scammers because he's so popular. No, it's like, it kind of sucks having this many subscribers sometimes, because people will find your different accounts, contact your friends and family and all this other stuff, and you have to go and tell them, hey, don't talk to these people because that's not really me. Yeah, you should know that that's not me. But if people think that I'm reaching out to them, like, hey, what's going on, like all this other stuff, and I haven't reached out to them in so long, they're actually having a conversation with me, and then they go and like contact me directly on like my cell phone or something. Like they message me on like Facebook or something, I don't know, and they're like, hey, is this really you? And I'm like, no, it's not. It's not me. I'm not contacting you. No offense. Like, it's not saying that I don't want to talk to you, but um, I just haven't contacted anybody because of this issue. I don't say anything. I literally have to start conversations with like, hey, this is really me. So don't think that this is a scam. Um, like I don't know what else to do, because people are getting contacted. It's ridiculous. I have to block multiple Twitter accounts like every week. It freaking sucks. But I can't get verified on Twitter. I mean, eventually I'll be verified, but I can't get verified on Twitter right now because I only have 12,000 followers. And I guess it doesn't depend on how many followers you have, but I should be verified faster than other people with how many freaking impersonators I have. Good morning, Matt. I believe that CZ is just dragging the 1.2% and maybe we'll implement it by next year. Possibly. Matt and DJ Trev, keep doing what you are doing on YouTube. It's a relief to hear common sense a few times a day. I hear you. I hear you. I'll tell you what. DJ Trev does his research, and it's great to be able to see that, if he doesn't understand something, even with the video, the live stream that we did with Zaradar, he looked up a lot of the things that he may not understand just to be able to kind of get. I mean, you can't really use context clues with things that that Zaradar is saying or writing. It literally goes over everyone's like head. Like I can't understand everything. And even when he's trying to break something down where he's like, I'm trying to make it as simple as possible, it sounds like it's the most complicated thing in the world. And that's just coming from a technical side where I understand finance. Like, I understand how finance runs from an educational standpoint, not really from I guess maybe from a real life standpoint to an extent, but not to the level that some of these like financial experts know. But when it comes to cryptocurrency, it's a whole new world here, right? It's insane, but it's understandable. Man, I've had a ton of scammers saying it's you because of the donations. It's ridiculous. I'm sorry that you have to deal with that. I apologize for anybody that has to deal with it because I don't want them. I have I have issues dealing with it where I'm just so fed up with all of the scammers. And the crazy thing is, if I leave the platform, like if I say, you know what, I'm done with YouTube, I'm done with Twitter, that opens the door for them to be like, hey, I'm back. How are you doing? And then I can't close the door on them. So that opens the door for them. If I leave all platforms, they have this ability to now make it seem like they are me, be without any type of fear of being blocked or banned or called out or whatever. So I physically can't do anything about it unless I just report them, and that's all I can do. I am married with a sort of scammer. What does that mean? Stargazer people's opinions are certainly allowed, um, as long as they aren't abusive or spamming. Yeah, yeah. People can, like, anybody's opinion is allowed, um, but if people are like spamming their stuff or saying that uh, they don't believe in Lunic over and over and over again, if you don't believe in it, then just leave and go to a different person that's talking about different crypto or talking about different investments. It's understandable. Anyone heard of Tesla making their own cell phone? How many followers you have on Twitter? Want to follow you? I have a 12.5 thousand on Twitter, and just look up at Perry8K. The link is also in the description. I know there's people that are creating like at Perry8K and then putting a bunch of uh, underscores or putting 88K or 78K or Perry with 3 R's, Perry with 2 Y's. Like, it's ridiculous. Soon all of the usernames are going to be taken. Am I frozen? Oh, it looks like I am frozen. Why am I frozen? All right. Well, I froze. Can you still hear me at least? Say yes if you could still hear me. Am I frozen on both platforms? Yes. I'm frozen on both platforms. Now, will you be staking your NFTs? Yes, I will be staking it. Hello, Matthew. Well, thank you for showing up. 20th the shadow. I appreciate it. Yes, you can still hear me? Okay. So I have to get out of here anyways. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more of these videos. Guys, if you want to go and follow me on Twitter, feel free to follow me on Twitter at Perry8K. Also, if you want to go over to the NFA investing channel, feel free to subscribe over there. We're going to be doing a video today on Krillcoin, and then we're also going to put out another vote. That baby is sad, so I'm going to go and see what she's sad about. But anyways, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and